Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Excuse the mess, but the mess creates a beautiful card. So this is the card we're working with today, using the Enduring Beauty stamp set and two of the masks to color in the flowers and the leaves. And I'm going to use Wild Wheat for the leaves. Believe it or not, it actually looks really good with this. Wild Wheat is not one of my favorite colors, but I do actually really like it for the leaves in this one. And then Moody Mauve is for the flowers. And what I've done is I've just blended some Moody Mauve into the background. And we are using very vanilla paper and then a Moody Mauve card base. I have not cut the center out of this card base that's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, but you can if you want to. And then a 5 1/4 by 4 matte. It gives that really narrow kind of margin around the edge. Just going to pop that there. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Moody Mauve and we're going to blend it kind of just all around the edge. Coming in, I want it to be just a little bit darker and a little bit fuller kind of on this, which is this kind of bottom corner here. So you can see that I am kind of rubbing off and then coming onto the paper. That's so that I don't get any of those kind of hard lines in the blend. And I did add some gray granite on this one. You might be able to see a couple of the smudges. I don't really like it, so I'm not doing it on the sample we're doing on the video here. And again, I used it for, excuse me, the little flowers and the greeting, and I'm going to do those in Moody Mauve this time. And you can tell me which one you like better. But what we're going to do is we're going to take Pebbled Path. So we're really using the in colors here, and we're just going to take this and we're going to ink it up in the Pebbled Path. And I've just managed to over ink and I put my fingers in it. So just give me a second here to grab a wipe so that I don't end up with ink everywhere. And we'll just clean that off. And we're going to take this and we are going to pop it down. Where's most of my flowers? Most of my flowers are here like this. So we're going to pop it down like this. And it will kind of pick up the paper, and we're going to flip it over and then just give it a push. You can also use your Stamparatus if you've got one. I just want to make sure that I got really good inking on there, and I do. So just going to move that off to the side. And you can tell I put it in a slightly different position on this one than I did on the other one, but it's not a big deal. We're going to come in with the blending brush, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of washi tape just to hold things down. Just a little tiny bit kind of on that corner and a little bit on the bottom corner. And I will move the paper up so that everything's visible in frame. So just going to tuck a little piece down like that. Okay, and I'll shift everything up so that it can be seen. And then I'm taking the kind of the background, not the detail mask. And it's the, I'm using the Moody Mauve for this one. It just takes me a minute to kind of align with where I am. So just give me a minute to line everything up. And you're all probably going, do it this way, go that way. But I am, as I say, struggling a little bit to line this up. There we go. And you can see when it's lined up, you can see the stamp lines fit perfectly with the mask lines. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a couple of sticky notes like that just to hold it down, And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to color those flowers in. And I'm not going to worry about doing the detail on this. It's just going to be overall. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink everything up. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to darken it up in some places. So it looks like there's kind of variation in the flowers, but it's all done with the blending brushes. So I'm just going to pop these off. And you can see we've got the flowers colored in now. And let's just close up some ink pads here. Okay, so we'll close up that one. While I'm here with this one, I'm actually going to stamp the greeting. Actually, I'll wait to do that. I'll come back to it because I'd like it to be kind of free so I can move it. And then we're going to come in with the wild wheat and the leaves. And again, just give me a minute to line all of this up. Okay, so we're lined up. So I'm going to put a sticky note there and a sticky note there. And I've got my wild wheat. And we're just going to blend it in. Kind of same concept as before. Just coming in and adding that bit of color in there. And if you want to just dab in so that it's a little bit darker in some places than others, that's fine. Let's just close that off and get all of this out of the way. And don't worry about these colors. I'd left them on as reference from last time. So that is what we end up with. Let me just attach it from here and carefully peel those off. Like that. And I've ended up with a little bit of color on there, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But I'm going to come in now with the greeting, and I'm going to stamp it down here. And this one is holding you close in my heart. And then I'm going to come around with these little flowers, but I'm going to do them in the berry, or in the Moody Mauve. Just tucking them in wherever it makes sense to tuck them in. And this one I'm just going to restamp. There we go. So the nice thing about the photopolymer stamps is that if you need to, you actually can kind of go back over them. So that's, oh, okay, never mind. Let's just do that again. There we go. So we're going to load this up onto the card base here. Everything is the front two pieces are flat mounted, and then I've dimensionalized everything else. And sorry, everything just seems really chaotic on my desk here because I've got bits everywhere. So this comes in, it's super narrow, just that 1/16 of a border all the way around, like that. And then we're going to dimensionalize. So we'll pop some dimensionals on like that, and like that. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that sheet of dimensionals that I just put away is not empty. If you're new to my videos, I use all of the edges. I just take my scissors and trim them down so that that whole piece, I get full value out of the dimensional sheet. And again, same with this one. We've got that super narrow margin all the way around. So I'm just lining it up, and then I can drop this down like that. And then our last thing to do, which I think just totally makes this card, is the iridescent foil gems. And we're just going to pop those up, and we're going to put them down right in the middle of the flowers. It looks super beautiful with that kind of that 3D pop with the shimmer kind of in the middle of the flowers. I think for this card, that just totally makes the whole card, is having those iridescent foil gems in the middle of those flowers. So just going to pop that down, and that is our finished card. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.